everyone, Running Rabbits here, and today we're doing the Color This Again challenge created by Mira Byler. If you haven't heard of Mira before, she is a very lovely artist here on YouTube. Her art is gorgeous, and her videos always have this feel-good vibe to them, and she is super friendly, so if you haven't checked out her channel before, you definitely should. So now let's talk a little bit about this challenge. So it's exactly how it sounds. You color a drawing in again, which some people might not find very challenging, but honestly, trying to get out of the, vibe that you did when you previously did the piece can be quite difficult. Like, I kept telling myself, like, oh, her shirt has to be green, or the octopus has to be like this bright blue, and then I realized, wait, no it doesn't. I can color this however I want. So yeah, and I had quite a struggle doing the skin and everything. I don't know why. I was just trying different methods. Usually I lay out one flat color with my Copics, then I do all my shading and everything with colored pencil. But this time I did this entire piece with Copics, which like I said, I don't do very often, and just a little bit of a Sakura white jelly roll pen for some highlights. So even if this doesn't seem like a challenge to you, it definitely was one for me, and I had a lot of fun with it too. I personally prefer this version of the drawing more than the other version, which I did for a 3-marker challenge, which is also another reason why I wanted to do this specific piece for this challenge. I really wanted to see what I could do with this drawing without having those color restrictions. And I definitely I feel like there's so much more life to this piece than the other one. I'm not saying I don't like the 3-marker version. There's definitely some parts of that one I prefer a little bit more than this version. The octopus, for example, I like the color in the 3-marker version. I can't talk. I like the octopus better in the original. But the whole feel and everything of this new piece, I definitely think I prefer. Anyways, if you haven't done this before, I definitely recommend doing it. You can get a completely different feel for a piece, and it's incredible. So all you have to do basically is just scan your line work in, your original line work, before you color it in, and then so you'll have that file on your computer to print out onto whatever paper you use, and you can recolor it. Or if you have a light tracing pad or light box, whatever you want to call it, you could always just trace over the final piece, but you might damage the final, you know what I mean? So definitely the scanning it in is a bit safer, but if you don't have a scanner but you do have a tracing box or even a window, you can easily trace over the original drawing and redo this. But you will have to redraw the line work and everything, so there's pros and cons to both. When printing them out, the lines tend to get a little duller, so after I finished recording, I actually did go back over most of the line work with one of my Microns, and yeah, I didn't want to do that like in the video because I thought that might be a little bit boring, so I just decided to leave that out, even though I did do that in the 3-marker challenge version. So yeah, right now in the video I am just coloring in the octopus. I really wish I made the octopus a darker color, but then I actually really liked how the blending and stuff turned out, so I don't want to like risk ruining that by trying to make it darker or anything, so I just kind of kept it this light I guess it's kind of like a periwinkle kind of color, or baby blue periwinkle, somewhere in between that color spectrum zone. And her skin just, it turned out so much darker than I thought it would, but I'm actually pretty happy with the tone that it did come out as. Because it's so different from the original, and I love how different it is. Like, I was worried that it would look too much like the original, but I definitely think there's, you know, it's different, you know, and she looks so much more alive. I wish I blended in the blush a tiny bit more, on one of her cheeks, but, you know, it's alright. Overall, I really like how her lips turned out, how her cheeks turned out. Yeah. And you haven't seen it yet, but the color of her shirt, I love it. It's like this, I don't know which color Copic it is, but it's like this, I think it's one I recently got, and when I mean recently, I mean like months ago. But it's like this nice kind of, not exactly salmon, but it's just a nice kind of, I guess, salmony pink. I really love it. I wish I had a shirt that color. This shirt she's actually wearing is based off a shirt I own, except mine is navy blue and there's white sailboats on it instead of black anchors. So yeah. And again, I didn't add eyelashes to this piece. I completely forgot to add them in the original, and then I planned on adding them to this one, but it was getting late. I wanted to finish recording, and also I didn't want to risk ruining it by adding some like messed up eyelashes, because that would just be my luck. So she just doesn't have eyelashes, and I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I don't know. I still like it. And I really hope you guys like it too. Also, I would like to apologize for not uploading very often. I've just been super busy with school and all of that stuff, and my dog did pass away, and just all of that, you know, just stuff, life, you know. But I'm gonna try uploading more often because I really like filming these videos for you guys. It's just a fun process. So the end is coming soon. Right now we're just doing some of those highlights with my Sakura Jelly Roll pen. Oop, I'm going in with the Spectrum Noir. I'm sorry this is out of frame, but I'm just adding a tiny little bit of, you know, shadowing to the collar. It's not really that noticeable, but it's there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like, and a subscribe if you did. It's always appreciated. And towards the end, like always, there's going to be some photos, and one comparing it to the original if you haven't seen the original before. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Bye!